Crew, what's good? It's the FKOP here coming at you with another video, and today we got another special one for y'all boys, to all my RP Luffy family. You know, we got a budget version, as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail. We got a budget version of the RP Luffy for y'all. And when I say budget, I mean budget. I'm gonna start doing this for different decks. If y'all want to see a budget version of your leader's deck that can cook the meta, they can absolutely cook the meta, and I'm gonna show you proof that it can cook the meta. Then drop in them comments down below and let me know what you would like to see. And I hope y'all boys are ready for this. You know, I hope y'all boys are ready. First off, if you like content like this and you a RP Luffy fan like I am, and you know this your main leader, and if you like peanut butter Luffy as well, cause that's my second lead, that's my second in command. Make sure you go down, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button for your boy, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated when I drop another banger video like this right here. Speaking of which, Usopp, they're not subscribing. Alright, so let's get into the deck profile. Here we go, here we go. This is the budget version for y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? First off, we got our leader, of course, you know. We got the Monkey D Luffy, you know what I'm saying? He got the leader, gotta have him. We got 4 of the Namis. This is our searcher card. It's gonna get you what you need to get, you know, get you some of your 10 loose, or get you some of your 2Ks that we have in here. We don't run a lot of 2Ks in here in this build, but hey, it is what it is, you know. For the budget, you gotta sacrifice a little bit. You can run some other 2Ks if you want more 2Ks, but I just prefer a little more blockers over 2Ks in this specific build. So we got 3 of the Edward Newgates. Yeah, hey, you know Edward Newgate is a budget card now. You know what I'm saying, family? We got Edward Newgate is a budget card now. So we got 3 of the Edward Newgates. You know, 8K lead broken as always. We got 3 of the Monkey D Dragons. This guy went up a little bit in price. But trust me, I got y'all. I got y'all. Just wait. We're gonna get to the price in a minute. Got 3 of the Monkey D Dragons. This is your rush card. This is basically your replacement for the 9-drop Luffy, because 9-drop Luffy is very expensive right at the current moment. Maybe later on down the line he'll drop down, which he should. But at this moment he's like 20 bucks a piece, you know, so that's not really budget if you're spending $60 for 3 or $80 for a playset. That's not really budget in my opinion. So we got the Monkey D Dragon. We got 2 of the Shanks. Surprisingly, as we get into the games, you'll see Shanks really didn't come up. So you could possibly just make this another Dragon and another Newgate, or another, just any one of the bigs. So that is an option. But we do got 2 of the Shanks here. We do want, like Shanks, you know, he can come up. He just didn't come up in the gameplay. We got 2 of the Ben Beckmans. You could possibly cut the Shanks and add 2 more Ben Beckmans. That's an option as well, and it wouldn't change the price too much. It's still gonna be under my budget price, and I will let you know my budget price, like I said, in a minute in the video. We got 4 of the 2K Usohachis. We had to run this one because the other one actually went up in price. I don't know why, but it's like $5 a piece. So we had to run this one. Just for the simple fact the other one's $5 a piece. It's no longer a budget card. This one's what we ran originally, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change. It's still a good 2K counter, and still does pretty much the same thing as the other one, just not on play. And not a 5 cost, it's a 4 cost. But you know, it's still a good 2K counter. And it's searchable. So 4 Zoro, of course, you gotta have it. Best ramp in the game. We got 4 of the 2K counter for Nosuke. This was another 2K that was in the original list, the 8.5 build. Still a great 2K, searchable, and also has rush, so that can come up as well. Didn't come up for me today in the gameplay, but hey, it can come up. We got 2 of the best cards in the game, you know, Gear 5 Luffy. Y'all already know. Y'all know what time it is. We got 4 of the Charlotte Brulés. You know, we got the Brulé, second best ramp in the game. Hey, some say Mr. Bon Clay, I say it's Charlotte Brulé. You know, that's how it goes. We got 4 queens. Yes, y'all, queen is a budget card now. If you are just getting into the game, this card used to be crazy expensive for what it was, but now it's a budget card, so we can put it in our budget build. We got 3 Captain Kids. This is another card. It's decent price, so we're able to put it in our budget build because it's a decent price range. It doesn't take us over our goal or our threshold. We got 3 Onamis, great blocker, great cycle card. So her with the queens, you're getting through your deck, digging through your deck, finding your bigs. We got 2 Rad Beams, of course. Like I said, every build gotta have the Rad Beams. We got 3 Thunder Baguas, help us get that extra ramp, help us counter out. And we also, it's a good play after our Gear 5 Luffy play, just to have 2 Don up for an easy 4K counter and add a Don. Then we got 3 of the best card in the game, which is Gum Gum Giant. Nothing else to say about that. I wouldn't run 4. I just run 3. I see it enough when I want to see it. I see it when I need to see it. So no point in running anymore. The only thing I would probably add to this list, like I said, or take away would be removing the Shanks if I wanted more dragons or more Edward Newgates. Or we would add 2 more Ben Beckmans. Or, I mean, you could play around with it, It all depends on your budget, really, at the end of the day. But let's go ahead and show you the price of this deck. We got to pull it up here. Alright, crew. This is the list that I just showed you. This list is under $100. This is a $90 deck list that can cook the meta. When I say cook the meta, I mean every deck in the meta. This list can cook every single deck. And I am going to prove it. But also, I'm not going to just show you the price on here. We actually got a card set up on TCG Player to show you. So here we go. This is every card in the card, including the leader. Right here, $90, 58 cents. Actually, 14 of that is shipping. So it's literally $76 for this deck. I mean, plus shipping and handling. You can't avoid that. But $76 for this deck that can actually beat the meta. It Boo Boo's on Blackbeard. The only matchup I didn't get in the gameplay is been Dofi. It was Dofi. Dofi's the only one I couldn't get in the match with. I don't know why. Just for some reason hasn't been working in the sim for me when I'm trying to get into a match with Dofi, and then there's never a Dofi on after that. So it's just been difficult to get in the match with Dofi. But everything else I played, Blackbeard, Shanks, you'll see in the gameplay. Without further ado, let's get into the gameplay and show y'all what this budget the build does. But before that, hey Brooke, drop that beat. Alright crew, we got a Blackbeard here for our first match. Let's get it. We got our ramp in hand, so we're gonna keep this hand. We got some low cost bodies that we can spam the board with. That's our goal against Blackbeard. Don't really want too many bigs in hand against Blackbeard. The lower cost bodies that you can spam the board with is going to be great. Hopefully they don't have removal every single turn, because sometimes they do. Hey, it's unfortunate they do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But he's not going to be able to play out a 4-drop and swing on us here. He's going to find that out before he swings. Thank goodness he finds that out before he swings and wastes his swing, even though it ain't going to matter. Alright, he's going to play out of Jesus Burgess. Then he's going to pass. Or is he going to black hole me? Always using stage effect first. Draws a Lafitte. And he black holes me, which doesn't matter because Zoro still gets his ramp. So we're probably going to swing 6 here. I was thinking about swinging 7 and then just going in and getting 2 life from him right here. But we'll swing 6, see what he does. I think he's probably scared right here and is going to counter out just because there's a lot of early game pressure on him. These 3 swings. We'll see what he does here. Either way, we're going to play out another Zoro, so we'll swing 6, probably swing 7 with our lead, play out another Zoro. That's the goal right now. Just keep pressure, keep putting bodies, keep swinging. He takes, so now we know he's gonna have to take this 7. Gets his little search, gets a Marshall D teach, but we don't plan on letting him make it that far. So we got 2 bodies on board. Pretty good, pretty good. He's down to 2 life. Looking ugly for him. Would have known you can cook one of the best decks in the meta with a budget deck. Crazy, right? Playing out Lafitte, searching. Got him a dot Q. Uses dot Q. Discards dot Q for the black hole me pretty much. I think he's got a maybe a 4 drop or a 4 cost event. Yep, gets rid of my Zoro. Attacks into it. He clears my board all the way up, but we're still good. We'll be on 9 Don next turn, which should give me enough Don to take another life and play out a kid, which is gonna be our goal here. I'm gonna swing at him for 8 and see what he does. He gives me the life, so now he's pretty much cooked. He has to be able to remove this kid or it's gonna get ugly for him. I still got all 3 of my life. He's down to 1 life and he's only at what, 3, 6, 8 Don, which means he won't go into 10 Don until next turn. We're waiting on him. He's doing Blackbeard things. Reveal Van Augur. Plays out Van Augur, so now I know he can't get rid of my kid. I'm licking my lips right now. I see the light at the end of the tunnel for him. We're just waiting, plotting and planning. He's doing all his searching. He swings on us with Jesus. Oh, we get a dragon out of life. We're definitely cooking now. So we probably will go 2 on kid. Swing in life. Kid effect. Don 1 back. We don't want to let him know we got the dragon. So swing at him for 10. Don 1 back. Bam, bam. Gain that back. Swing at him for 7 and then play out the dragon. I almost did it wrong there. We're gonna see if he takes this life, because he won't expect us to have, we don't got on plays. Oh well, we don't need them. GG's. That's how you cook a Blackbeard by turn 5. My goodness. What can you do? What can you do? He turned off our own plays. He thought we was... Dragon is godlike against Blackbeard. Like, he's probably one of the best rushers against Blackbeard. Let's get on to the next match, crew. Alright, crew, we got us a Ploof dog here. Oh, Ploofy. We got us a ramp in hand. Good bit of counter, and we got us a big, so we looking nice. He's swinging at us for 9 here off top. Kinda unfortunate. But we're gonna take it. We're gonna swing at it for 7. Play out our Zoro. We got our set up for a classic Zoro Brule combo. If you don't know what that is, you're about to find out in a minute. If you ain't watched my previous videos, Zoro Brule combo is one of the greatest of all time. So we're gonna swing 6 here, and we're gonna swing 7 with lead, and then we're gonna play out Brule. Brule is gonna defend our Zoro, so we can hopefully ramp again. I almost clicked on the wrong card there. Glad I called it. Now Brule is gonna defend our Zoro against attacks. It's not as strong because we're going second, so he does have more bodies on board to attack into my Zoro with. But usually going first, this combo is very solid. He plays out Charlotte Lin anyway, which is fine. He's gonna give us another life. We don't mind that at all. We don't mind gaining life, you know what I'm saying? He's at 2 life. He's swinging 5. I'm like, no, buddy, you're not getting it for that. I'm gonna make him swing his Luffy Taro into it. We had to waste his 8K swing on my Zoro. cool, Got Newgate. We're gonna play out our Newgate swing. 8K lead, still tough. Got 5 cards in hand. Gives us his blocker there, so we're cool. We ain't gotta deal with no blocker no more. Either way, we got Newgate established, so if he does get another blocker out, hey, Newgate's gonna clean that up for us. Well, I'm planning my next move here. I'm always trying to think ahead. You know, play chess, not checkers. Thinking, depending on what I draw, but if I don't draw anything, I do have 2 cycle cards, which can dig through our deck and get us to what we need. Well, 3 cycle cards if you count the Gum Giant. That's what we use right now. Probably should use the Search Anami, yeah. And we're gonna dig through our deck. We got a Thunder Bagua, so I'm like, we gotta play these blockers out here and dig. We're gonna swing first. See what he does. He got 2 Don up. He takes. Alright, we're gonna play out our Queen. Draw into another Queen. I probably should have got rid of the Nami here, because you can actually use 2 Queens and still have a Don up. Just because your lead effect, Don's one back. I don't know what I was thinking there, but hey, that's how we did it. It doesn't matter, Queen and no Nami. But definitely would have been better to have 2 Queens on board rather than a Queen and no Nami. So, you know, there's always that to think about. We did get into us another big though, finally. We got a Shanks. That was our goal of digging anyway. We're waiting here. This man's got 1 life. He does got some good attacks on board. But we got plenty of counter in hand. We can get out of a lot of. We'll see what he do. We're gonna see what he do. Alright. He draws the Uso Hachi, so I gotta keep that in my memory bank. He will be able to rest one of my blockers. So I'm thinking here that he's probably gonna rest one of my blockers and try to go in to life again, which wouldn't be a bad idea. But we're gonna see what he does here. He swings at me with Luffy Taro. I should take. Yes sir. And swings at me with Lin. That's when we'll give him the Rad Beam. I took that hit so he wouldn't put Don on Lin, so he would think it's safe to just swing Lin. And he did. He ended up playing a blocker and then Sangoro out. But we draw into a dragon. Y'all know how this go. We probably should play our dragon out. Put 2 on Newgate. That way we get Newgate's effect to pop the Nico Robin on attack. If he takes here. Well, 5, buddy. You're not getting out of it with no Gum Giant. Not easy. Gonna swing 6 in the life here. We're gonna leave 2 up for our Thunder Bagua. Good practice to, you know, leave some up for your events if you do have them. Even if we don't get the ramp effect, just having that 4K counter is good enough. Good enough for me. Alright, so I'm counting his 2K counters right now, just seeing what he's got in trash, how many Gum Giants he's got in trash. Want to keep an eye on that as well as you're playing. So he's swinging at us for 6. Right here, I probably should have went ahead and gave up one of the blockers. But it's a good thing I didn't actually, because what he's about to do, I think, is a misplay. I guess he's thinking right here he's got to go for game. So he plays out 2 Uso Hachis and rests both my blockers down. But he only has really 3 attacks if he wants to play it safe. He swings me for 7. We're just going to 2K out of that. And we do got 2 for Thunder Bagua, so we can just literally Thunder Bagua out of this. I might take this one, that way he swings Lin Lin. Probably should have took that one and waited for him to swing Lin Lin, and then I didn't want him to strap up on his Lin Lin. I guess there was that argument too. Either way, we were safe. Even if he went like 2 on Captain Kidd, I probably could have just waited, to be honest. Took that, then he would have probably strapped up on Kidd. But you know, it is what it is. He just gives up there. And he was cooked. I was gear 5 in next turn. I was going to swing 6. That's why it's a good practice. I should have had 2 queens instead of Onami, because I could have just swung 6-6. 10 with Newgate on the crack back, and then went gear 5, swung 7, 10, 12. And there's nothing you can do about that. You're getting demolished. Let's get on to the next match, crew. Alright, crew, we got us a Shanks here. Another meta contender, another meta contender. Let's get him in the books. Let's get him in the books. I did have a purple black Luffy game, but I do not know what happened to that. So this might be our last game right here. I'm not sure. But we see it's some ramp. We got a searcher, so we're good. Swing 9 at his mouthpiece. He gonna take that. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Got some decent bigs in hand too. That's always good to see as well. I'm thinking here, like, let me swing 5 with the Nami. So we're gonna leave 2 up for Thunder Bagua since we did take that early game hit. That was our plan the whole time. Like I said, we're playing chess, not checkers here. I knew he would minus the Nami for the free block, and then he would have to give me counter for the 6K attack with lead. And then right here, it doesn't matter what he does, we're gonna counter out of it, and also Don 1 back. So bam, bam. No way around that. And we're gonna do Dragon here, 2 on lead. Swing 8 at 6. Dragon just might be the GOAT card. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it might be worth running 4 dragons. Every time I see him, it's just so much pressure. So much pressure. I would recommend, if you don't want to run the Shanks, run an extra dragon and then run a Diablo Jambe. Or run an extra dragon and run an extra Newgate. Dragon definitely putting the pressure on. He still should be around that $90 range no matter what. Might be 95 if you add another dragon instead, but hey, it's worth it. But really, it ain't gonna be. Yeah, it ain't gonna be 95 because I think Shanks is around like $4 a piece, almost 5. So it's around the price of dragon. So you'd be cutting like $8 and adding 5. Yeah. Well, if you had the Diablo Jambe, it'd be about the same price. But Dragon's definitely good. So this guy's taking his time here. Skip a little bit, see what he does. He took a little time. Alright, he's playing out his own dragon, strapping up too, trying to swing at our dragon. We're not having that. We're gonna Gum Giant, protect our dragon. Cycle through some cards. Swinging 6s, we shouldn't give him that neither. Alright, we're at 9 down here. We should swing 9 at him. Probably play out a Newgate, swing 8. Play out Newgate. Well, we'll be swinging 7 because he did lead effect on our leader. But that still requires 2 cards out of hand, so hey, we're Gucci with that too. He gives us 2 cards. Our board's looking menacing right now. Got the gear 5 in hand, you know what we gonna do with that, man, if it comes down to it. Plotting and planning, we do got some blockers in hand if we feel like we need blockers, so that's always good. More than likely, I'm gonna just chain these new gates and then go into gear 5. That's what I'm thinking in my head right now. Got an 8K lead, not easy to swing into. So this guy's taking forever again. I'm gonna skip a little bit. Oh, there he goes. Plays out Silver's Rayleigh. Puts 2 on Yasa. Swings 8 into my lead. 1K counter out. That's too easy. Probably gonna try to go into our dragon again, which is a mistake. Puts 2 on dragon. Swings 11 into 8. We're gonna actually go all the way down. Get rid of all our counter out of that. So can't swing at us no more. Alright. Should go ahead and swing 9, swing 10, drop another new gate, swing 8. He's got 1 up. Thinking probably for Rad Beam. Swing 10, he gives us the blocker. That's cute. No. Yeah. We almost went gear 5 there. It was like, fuck it. But he got that 1 up, so just in case he does got a Rad Beam, we're just going to spam out another new gate and go into his Yasa. See what he does here. He gives us the Yasa. So that's unfortunate right there. I probably would have tried to protect that if I was him. Just so I could have more attacks onto leader. He plays out the 10 drop, which is a mistake. Tries to go into our board. We're going to just 2K out of that and force him to swing into our board with his Shanks. He swings to the new gate, that's fine. Now we got 7 with dragon because he's probably going to use his leader effect. Yep. Then we got 9 with new gate. Gives us his life. Then we're going to drop the gear 5. Swing 7 with lead. He's 7, 10, and then 11. It's just Shanks on board. Counters out. We don't care. He's got 1 card in hand. Nothing gonna save him here. And he uses a Rad Beam. It doesn't matter. Let me go 10 into 6. And he cooked right there. He's cooked. Hey, and that's how you destroy the meta on a budget, you know what I'm saying? Under $100. Hey, if y'all like content like this, like I said at the beginning, make sure y'all like and sub to your boy. And until next time, peace.